There's times when, when you trust your intuition, and I've spoke about this quite a bit on my platform about, uh, hearing the divine feminine within you and um, allowing the divine masculine to yield to her guidance. This is all necessary for spiritual maturation. For spiritual maturity, it is very necessary to know when you yourself, when you are the individual that you need to serve, right? For those of us who are in spiritual service to humanity, whether you call yourself a light worker, whether you call yourself a minister, a healer, a pastor, a preacher, an evangelist, a prophet, a oracle, a sage, a priest, a priestess, I don't care what title you put on yourself. If you're in service to humanity spiritually, there comes a point where you have to go on a sabbatical, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? You have to initiate quiet time for yourself. You have to initiate a time where you are the individual that you are servicing. And so I try to keep a balance with that. And here lately, I've just been really hearing my divine feminine explain to me that they need me to just kind of tend to myself. They need for me to go into the depths of my soul, the depths of the darkness within me, and clear out any clutter. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can become awakened, right? And you know that you are vibrating at a high vibration, and you can become, what's the word I'm looking for? Complacent. Not even complacent, but you can have a false you can have a false sense of comfortability, a false sense of feeling like there's nothing right now you need to be working on. And sometimes there isn't anything, because as you move into higher and higher vibrations of light, it starts to expose things that you couldn't see before until you moved into the new vibration. And so when you're talking about timeline shifts, when you're talking about stepping into new portals of your destiny and new portals of your purpose, as you move into these portals and onto these new timelines and into these new beginnings, it reveals things to you that you couldn't see on the old timeline. And so no matter how awakened or how in the light you are, we're all still healing. We all still have to focus on our healing. We all still have to focus on clearing out the old man, right? Making room for the new, okay? Because you cannot put new wine into old wineskin. So there's a preparation that comes before and after you move into a new beginning. You move into a fresh start. There's a preparation. Sometimes you can't prepare for certain things in your new beginning before you've stepped into it. Sometimes you have to step into it, and then you see what you need to better grow in, better, gain strength in, so that you can stand in that new beginning without stumbling, without falling. But sometimes you don't know what it is. You don't know what's there until you get into the new beginning. There are things you have to process through on your way to a new beginning. Things you have to let go of from the old timeline, from the old version of yourself. But I've just been sitting for the last few days, I think about a week now, and really listening to the divine feminine bring certain things to me that it was time for it to come to fruition. It was time for me to give attention. Forgiveness is one of those things. I'm not really a person that holds grudges, but sometimes you can be holding on just ever so slightly to the idea of what was done to you, what has happened to you, even if it has continued to happen to you, even if you're still experiencing it, because your healing is really predicated upon you being able to move your frequency past a situation or an experience, or past the consciousness of a person or how something played out. It really is predicated upon you. It's not predicated upon that person coming back and trying to make amends. It's not predicated on that person coming back and saying, hey, I'm sorry I did you that way. Your forgiveness, your soul forgiveness, your soul evolution is predicated upon you mastering your spirit and having mastery over your spirit. And so I've just been working and focusing on a lot of things as I'm preparing to move into a new beginning, as I'm preparing to come off the battlefield, so to speak. I am making sure, and I think I spoke about this in a Sacred Empowerments, but I'm making sure that I am not suffering from spiritual PTSD. I don't want to carry that into my new beginning, because that will cause me to shut doors, close doors, stay stagnant, be delayed in when I'm supposed to be moving into things that are actually beneficial for me. I'll be so full of distrust. I'll be so full of being triggered. I'll be so full of being traumatized and not being able to make relationships with people based on my past experiences that I will not get the full benefit that the new beginning is trying to bring to me. And so I just admonish everyone, to when you feel your divine feminine telling you to take a rest, telling you to take a break, trust that. That is the justice. That is the balance. You understand? That is the balance that is afforded you when you trust your divine feminine as the divine masculine of yourself. It's very imperative and it's very important, and it's something that I'm always going to encourage us to keep at the forefront of our minds, is maintaining balance. Maintaining balance is how you bring in justice into your life. It's how you bring in harmony. It's how you bring in wholeness, wellness, divine love, maintaining balance. And so I've been sitting and just doing some clearing of my chakras and, praying and speaking to the highest council, letting them speak back to me, making time, spending most of my day with my ear open, But I just wanted to come on and just again admonish everyone to take advantage of the divine rest periods. Take advantage of the divine rest periods. Your growth, your success, your prosperity in the things that you are working on, the things that you are creating are not going to escape you. Sometimes we are conditioned in this world to work for the fear that we will miss out on something, for the fear that we will not experience the success or the prosperity if we don't work continuously, if we don't work ourselves into an early grave, damn near, right? But divine justice is about knowing that your prosperity, your success, your destiny, your purpose is yours already, right? And so the universe has factored in rest into that, into you attaining that goal, into you reaching that destiny, into you manifesting your purpose. The universe has already factored in the periods of rest. So don't allow your flesh to make you feel, or anybody else to make you feel like, that you're delaying by not working, by not piddling, and by not always being busy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the universe has already factored in for you the times when you're going to need to take a pause and take a break and surrender your work to the universe. And you're going to reach every goal and meet every goal that you have. And so you don't have to obsess over working. You don't have to obsess, and you don't have to feel a way when you just don't feel like doing it. That feeling of you not feeling like doing it is your divine feminine explaining to you, right now, I don't want you to do it. I want you to listen to me. because I have a new idea. I have something that I want to give you. I want to show you. I want to show you how to add this to your work that'll make it easier. I want to show you how to vamp or revamp your strategy that'll make it easier for you when you get back to work. But if you continue to put your attention in other places, then I can't actually show you that. I can't give you that wisdom because you're not listening. You're so busy doing what you're supposed to be doing, right? But you're busy. You're overcompensating. Your divine masculine is out of balance. Your divine masculine is still believing that he has to work until he's about to collapse. Okay? And so, you know, when you look in the book of Genesis, when you see the highest council step out and create the sun and the moon and the waters and the separating and the 7 days of creation, in that creating process, there was a divine period of rest that they took. All right? And so likewise, your periods of rest are divinely orchestrated. Do not ignore them. You know, do not ignore them. Do not allow the indoctrination of the matrix to make you feel any way about the fact that you are just resting right now. You are listening. You are waiting. You are standing still. You know, you are planning. You are receiving divine instructions. There's a lot of things that go on in your rest periods. And so that's what I've been doing, and I want to just come on and admonish you. If that is how you are feeling, I encourage you to honor your periods of rest. Honor your periods of rest. But I want to say thank you to everyone who is a part of this channel. Thank you to the Soul Tribe for your support going forward, for your support over the last couple years. For those of you who has been with me since I started the channel, I'm looking forward to great things. I'm looking forward to drawing even closer to you all. I'm looking forward to getting to know you personally. I want to admonish anyone who is listening to me for the first time to come on and join the tribe. Join the tribe. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, thumbs up, show your support to the channel. It is greatly appreciated, and I thank you in advance. And I'll see you guys on the next one, all right? Peace, family.